really want to do something. What do you think? Put it right there, smack in the middle. We'll see when we'll install. We'll have plenty of time to decide on that. That's minor. All right. So in the meantime, that guy's gonna go in the box, but he's gonna need a blow. So let's go and start blowing, putting things away here. They're gonna be stationed here for a while. Want to make sure there's no debris at all in here. So I might want to go ahead and just blow this guy's out of the box first. Amazing how air can push them. Push all the controllers. Alright, so the first one here, we're going to try to blow. That's strong. We're going to try to blow. I would never use it to blow the dirt. Yeah, I would say I would never use this to actually blow wet paint again, because it makes your you know, drip marks even worse than this right here. It'll splat and create a lot more ripple effect. Unless you're looking for a design part of a ripple effect, I wouldn't do it. So anyway, this guy's going back in the box. Put him to be. I like this hard box here. I think it came just in the right time. I wouldn't know how else to protect these guys than have them laying around everywhere. Okay, and the rest of them, we can put this guy here, sitting on top as well. We do this way, yeah. This sits here on top of him, and the rest, I guess, we can focus on putting the mirrors and controllers. We'll put these guys right here in this slot here. That way they don't come banging on each other. So there's a little piece of cardboard we can use as a divider. Before we can do that, let's give them a blow and put them in there. Including our little throttle tube here. I think there's so much dirt in here. Really nice. All right, one down, two more to go. Or several down, two more to go. Alright, so let's put this guy back here. There we go, make sure he doesn't really hit anything. Bring back our blower. Oh, settle. These guys out of the way. Alright, one more. Last one. That will prevent us from actually, what do you call that? Prevent us from actually JB welding dirt in the gree. So the blow helps a little bit. We'll do a still final wipe with a moist tag or a rag tag. a ragtag. Okay, so there you go. They're all in here now. Nice and hard covered here. This will protect it. And we'll put them away. They'll be there for about maybe a good 3 or 4 days. Who knows how long it takes for us to get all our front end assembly, including our new controllers, our new mirrors. Then they'll probably be used as backup anyway. If they're not, then we'll keep them there for a while. So let's go ahead and prepare to set up our installation there. So here's goes. This is what we're gonna need. We're gonna need to get our tools ready to roll. We're gonna need, well, let's see. The basic socket we need, we actually bought already. And in fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change these out to the chrome one just to make it look even nicer. I don't know about using this star one. I really don't. I don't even know why there's a need for that little star guy there. And I'm debating on using the Nolan washer. I mean the Nolan nut, or just a regular nut like these guys. So, but either way, let's try it out. Let's go and get these guys. There's one of them already in there, and we just got to put this one out in there. We might just do it loose right now, so maybe lay low and open these guys. So let's get this one more out. There we go. We got him out, and here we go. We got the Kobo bolt here to be able to get them all completely out. So let's do this right. Let's see here. I believe it might be this size. Who knows? Yep, this is the one. So it uses standard SAE. So I ordered another one of these guys. I guess this is just matrix to be able to get also standard as well. I didn't realize there's two kinds. You'd think they're all in the same game. Now what we're gonna do is we're not gonna use these guys. Let's go for this guy. They're actually the same. They're 1 inch. They're 5/16 by 18 thread pitch and 1 inch length. So these guys look a little bit more nicer. You can see how these guys fit. Look at that. They look more beautiful, don't they? Chrome on chrome. Versus these guys here, I'll show you. Here's one that's open. They look okay. See, this guy's not chrome either. So, and in fact, I think I found out now that we probably have to go this way. The reason why is we need to actually tighten this guy to be able to squeeze as much as we can. So we can only tighten from the front area. If we tilt them backwards, it's hard to angle them and flush them backwards, you know what I mean? So, a little smudge here. There we go, it's just this little smudge. Look like it wiped off. So we actually have to go this way. But if you look at the non-chrome one, this is how it looks like. It still looks good, you know? It's not a big deal. And funniest thing is, these guys are the same. They are the same in every way. They take the same standard Allen socket, not matrix. So we'll put the chrome one back in like this. But we'll do it this side though. You can see that difference. So we'll use a chrome one instead. We'll keep these guys pretty much in their appropriate socket. Let's go and check these ones out. I think it's going to take this, if I'm not mistaken, it might be one of these bigger ones here. Let's see if these, well actually it might not be. It might be the last one here. Let's see if this guy will be it. This guy's the one who's going to do it for us. There we go. This is the one. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're not going to use these guys here. We're going to swap them out for the chrome ones fully. So let's go keep these guys back in this spot here. And again, I'm probably not going to use that little star there. I don't know what it's for. And I think I might have lost one anyway. Oh, there it is. There's the other one there. 1, 2. Alright, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to stick with just using the chrome ones for these guys. And then we're going to use the washers. Let's use the washers because we need to bolt them on with the washers. So we'll probably have to open these guys because the Nolan ones are a little harder to drive. You have to force them in there because of the Nolan. So let's see if I can get squeeze 2 out of these guys. Have to cut it so I can peel it nicely. I like to be able to seal it back. Let's see if I can get it from the top. There we go. Just need 2 of them to fall out. All right. See these guys right here? What they're going to do is going to nail it for us. See, like that? See, they're not like the Nolan, right? So it's easier. And then what we'll do, we won't put washer in it yet. We're just going to do a dry fit and see where it lays. So it's going to come out laying like this. So we're going to need 2 of them exactly the same. And then we can tighten these guys down a little bit more once we get them open. But first of all, we got to get it open to fit in there, right? So let's do that. And in fact, we're going to keep them loose. We're not going to actually even put the rubber seal yet, because we're just doing a dry fit, because everything has to be a dry fit first in order to test where we're going to actually unscrew it off. So let's go and open this guy up. Everything needs to be opened up. Too bad you just can't take them out of their socket. You probably could actually, but it's kind of nice to have the handle. There you go. And this guy flexes a little bit more, so be careful, don't flex him too much. I'm sure he's just like anything, eventually wears out on you. Okay, so this is it, and so we're going to insert it. We'll make sure we'll have to face it this way coming toward us. So this one can go any way, you know, whatever you decide. You can bring them up more like this, create a perfect loop for yourself, or keep them in the same position downward. It doesn't matter to us right now, because we'll figure that one out as we go, because we more than likely will probably did I get another bolt yet? I thought we got two of these guys out. Where are they? Knowing me, I probably dropped it and I didn't even know. Okay, got this one here, got this one here. Let's see. Oh, there it is, right there. See? Always playing hide and seek things with these guys. Excuse me. All right. But we'll make sure this actually flushes perfectly, because we need to make sure it doesn't move any other position. Looks like there's hole bolts on him as well. Their hole bolts are aligned, so that shouldn't be a problem there. And I guess we might want to go into the bolt on here as well. But before we do that, let's see if we can even get in there and drive it in there. Because if we can't get in there and drive it in there, there's no point. So let me take this one back out. It's kind of interlock already. Look at that. I don't even have to screw it in. You can actually almost bolt it and see. Let's do that. Let's put it in there and see how much it will stretch, or where it will stretch. Hopefully these little rippets do not rip. Oh boy. Gotta be really careful. See how it actually locks itself. There we go. Look at that. You can see that it's supposed to go in this guy right here. Or not go in him, but lay on him. This laid on him. Look at that. Just get an idea of when it actually will come back. And this right here needs to be pushed. So there we go. That will push like right there. So when we actually do our final drilling part, we'll put the bolt on this ahead of time to see where it goes. But before we can do that, we actually have to mount this guy on here too, to see where those studs are protruding. So let's see if we can get the angle first. If not, we have to remove this whole thing for us to actually mount these guys first on there. So we can't mount these guys first with the housing on here. We pretty much have to unravel the whole housing. We are going to unravel the housing. I might as well put the metal plates for these guys now and have it secured where it would have been. So let's go ahead and start. See if we can get in there. So let's take this back off. Just kind of pop it off. And this thing right here is getting to me, so let me see if I can scrape them off. See if I can put this somewhere protected. Put it in a big box here. Put it right here. That way it doesn't get messed with. Let's see if I can scrape some of that paint off. If we'll have to, we'll repaint them again. Just that little back area. This right here. Looks like it wants to come off, you know? In fact, I bet you if I spray some spark cleaner right now, let it sit, he probably would come off. Brake cleaner, or whichever. Okay, here we go. There we go. Ooh, don't want to get it everywhere else. Look at that. This is plastic, so I'm not afraid it'll hurt it. Okay, now that I got most of it off, I think I can spray some more and then have it really absorb into that open scratch wound. Let me try to scratch as much as I can before I do that. There we go, look at that. That's just old paint. That's probably from like a house paint or something. Probably dripped on it by accident because it's been left in there so long. Where is that? Even WD-40 could probably take it off. It's kind of like a kegged in there. There we go. Might drip everywhere else. Make sure it doesn't get to my switches or anything. In fact, I should put a cloth and then have it absorb in there, right? That would have been much smarter. Instead of having it go everywhere. That doesn't need to be. Now it's really messy. I think we got some of our new paint off of it too. Gotta be careful. Don't want to rub it too much. Just need to really have it focus on this area here. So I'll do is I'll corner it with the cloth, and then that way it won't leak anywhere else but this little funnel area that we're trying to get at. Okay, let's scrape it a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Ooh. We'll definitely have to hit that with some new black paint on for sure. Oh, that scratch mark. All right, so let's let this guy simmer in there with him. All right, just let this soak. It's gonna soak the rag, so that's good. It's not spreading everywhere. All right, let it bundle up and just kind of work that guy, the red paint, the white paint off. There we go. So that's fine. You need to wipe it anyway. All right, so let it bundle off there. I had to clean also what's called, remember that silicone project we did on the bulb? I touched all these light bulbs, so I wiped it before I finished that area. Okay, so let's go and get that clamp in there. There's one in there already, but it's not facing the right direction anymore because we figured that we need to actually drill, or not drill, put these guys in a way where it's going to clamp properly for us. So let me go ahead and set this camera here. Probably have to angle it. Maybe you guys can probably see it better from up top here. Let me put these guys, let me put his legs in this little groove there. All right, there we go. There we go, nice. All right, here we go. So what we're gonna do is put the aluminum ring first. And again, I'm gonna see if I can mount this bracket firmly or not. I want to see if it even works, this area. I'm gonna give it a squeeze, because these guys actually can squeeze it. It will take shape. Okay, and the trick with this one is we have to face it this way, because we cannot tighten the other guys in. There's no way of getting to it, unfortunately. No worries that it's not tight yet. You all do whatever you can to get it over, right? Cut from underneath or up top. Doesn't matter as long as you bring it up. Okay, then you can crunch on this guy here. Sorry, my hands are blocking it, but there's no way around it right now. Okay. All right, so it's kind of weird. Now it's like more tighter. Well, not tighter yet because we haven't really closed it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will still drive it with this guy to close him. There we go. Alright, it's kind of harder to do with this guy's angle here. And I don't really have that right. It's fine. Damn it. making sure it's going in the groove. That's the problem. There we go. Almost got to do it by hand first until you feel like it's getting in the groove, you know? But he's in the groove now. Can't really tighten too much because he's not really doing anything for us. But he's just closing the whole leg gap. So that's all tight you can go anyway. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these guys in here. Ah! That's why it's not like it's going deep in there. I can't fish it out. Okay. Once we get him in there, we'll give him a wah. Whoa. Why is it too tight where it can't even come out the other end? That's crazy. Yeah, it looks like it can't even come out the other end. That's bizarre. Never seen that happen before. Or am I not fiddling him in entirely truthfully? That is bizarre. Look at that. I have to actually almost spin him in there. That's crazy. There's no thread on him on the other end. I think what it is the other guy's really tight. Which is fine because he won't slip off easily. I got spiral in there. That's interesting. See if I can do it from this end. Or I mean, I have to loosen this guy in order to give him a little bit more flexibility there. I think I do. So let me loosen him up first. Maybe this guy will follow now. There we go. See that? That was a simple fix. And then if I tighten this guy here, he will sort of put pressure going forward and causing this guy to interlock somewhat, which is fine with me. There we go. Oh. Dang, that thing almost stripped pretty damn easily, huh? Gotta be really careful with these guys. I have to make sure I use exactly the same, the bigger size if needed. Let me take one more bigger up and see if it actually is bigger, because I could be wrong, because we use this guy here. Let's check. Let's go to the next one bigger. Yeah, we don't want to strip this guy here. I'm sure we can find his replacement Allen bolts or something, but no, this guy won't fit in there. So it was that side. I guess we maybe had to tilt it at a perfect angle. Okay, we'll put the washer in that. That's why I like to use this one versus the Nolan for right now, because this one, see that? I can hand tighten it sort of. Alright, so now he's there. He has just enough thread for us to actually fit the other guy in there, which is perfect for us. So this guy right here, he's going to be, I'll take him off so that way you guys can see him. In fact, you know, I should take these guys off. I think it's more easier to fit these guys once they're hanging out in the front. We'll still have to bolt them at an even pace the same. Give me 1 second here, kicking this guy off. There we go. See that? I'm going to bring him over here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it should be Lefty Lucy or he's our. There we go. Okay, so you can see here he drives. I'll show you right now. Let's see if I can get this guy off here. You can see right here, he's driven and he's not coming out yet, so I got a long ways to go. So it might be perfect even without the washer. Alright, so he's flexing this way for us. Let's see. See, there's a lot of thread in him in there. See that? He's got almost 90, I would say 95% of his whole thread is used up. You can almost see the very top of him right there. See the top of the bolt? Oh, let me get these guys compressed again. See that little top of the thread? You see that? It's sticking out, so it's a good thing. Alright, so these guys will need to be backed up. So he's probably going to be pushed like, if he was to actually be utilized, he'll be like this. He'll be forced here. He'll turn whatever he needs to turn to satisfy the length of this guy going all the way to the very rear. So he might even go all the way here. But we really want to give him This is the part if we do a lift, we'll see too. So we'll have a lot of flexibility to move this way, that way. So there is some flexibility here for us to play with. So we'll see. Okay, we'll leave this around. Let's do the next one. We'll have to flip this guy around because there's no way of getting to this guy back in here next time. So let's remove him as well. See if I can do this. Probably need the help with the chair. Let's bring the big guns. Bring the big chair. I was sitting on the mini chair. This guy here. Unscrew him. Give my nose a little quick blow real quick, apologize. Oh. Not too much fun working under the weather, but it's gotta be done. Oh. Okay, so let's see where this guy's gonna be at. Come on, the other one fits, so this should fit too, right? Oh no, this was the bigger one we were trying to get fit. So we gotta go back to this guy. So we'll close him back up, pull him back out. All right, let's see how this one does. Make sure he's all the way in there. Wow, this is so tight. I'm doing lefty-loosey also on it. Why is it so tight? Didn't we just hand tighten this guy? Unimaginable. He was pretty tight in there. I think we were trying to torque him to see if he could actually, what do you call that, stick for us. There we go. Just need to flip this the other way. So if I'm going to do that, I might drop this bolt guy. It's kind of hard to carry him over. There we go, I dropped him. I found him in the floor though. Okay, let's flip him around. It's gonna have to hang up like this now. Gotta get my finger wedged in there. A little tricky. Okay. I curve him myself. Okay, make sure all the aluminum parts are in there. They are. Okay, let's go and drive this guy's bolt back in from the very top. Help him a little bit because we have to squeeze, or we'll be able to drive this guy in there. There we go. Wasn't too bad, huh? Not bad at all. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get this guy off of there. Do the same thing we did for this guy here. We're preparing its actuating arm here. I feel like we're building a rocker arm, but we're not. We're just making sure that the strap bar, and this was the only held up right here, is just trying to get that strap bar to, you know, work properly with our setup here. That's what we've been having so much triumph here. There we go. It's coming off. Doors off. Alright, so it doesn't seem like there's a problem here. We might not have to remove our plastic. Excuse me. In order to get everything working. But I think we might tighten this too tight again where it's not going to come out the other end. Maybe not. I keep on forgetting that. So let me go and loosen that little Allen bolt again, and that way you can gap that area for him. When he goes in there, he doesn't want to come back out. loosen. All right. All right, there we go. Poked it through. Get our bolt in there. Are these reverse thread or they're proper thread? I think they're proper thread. Just gotta properly align it first. There we go. I think we have to start bolting the other one in before this guy can go all the way in too. So there's 2 bolts that make sure that they reinforce each other. I believe, yeah. Yep. There we go. See, this guy's already squishing that black plate. Now we can do with this guy here. I don't know if they're being squished all the way because this one looked like, I'm sorry. You guys can see this one right here. See, it's smashed. This one is not smashed. I'm not sure why it's not smashed. There's no reason for it not to do the same thing. So either we have to force it to smash, or we need to tighten this guy's bolt a little bit better. Have him smash this part first. Maybe that's what we have to do. That's why he was so... There we go. I think he's smashed here. Now we can go and try to smash this guy further. I'm sure we can smash him. We just got to put our Allen here in this one, but it wouldn't matter to us right now because we're just needing to get an idea how far this guy will reach first, so it would not be a problem there. Just leave him alone for now. Okay, I believe this is still righty-tighty, I guess. Oh. Yeah, this part's righty-tighty. And I believe this part's righty-tighty. This isn't, so I gotta tighten this guy stiff first in order to use him as a sort of a holding rod. So I can tighten this guy righty-tighty. So the other one's lefty-loosey, I believe. There we go. There we go, fished him out. Where he stops, we'll never know. This is where we want him to stop. Okay, so these guys are loose now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount our top cover, and then we're gonna bring these guys back and shove them up. So let's go ahead and line up these guys here. Align the 3 amigos again. Let's bring the 3 amigos. Bolts and everything, screws. And we'll know where we're gonna need to drill. Or somewhat. Still a little skeptical yet, but we'll figure it. There they are. The 3 amigo bolts.